Hey, what's up, everybody? GG is back for some more. It's Wednesday, so it's Mon Bazou Day. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Welcome to my early birdies there, Jack, Spider, Karsten, and Noah. Thank you so much for coming in and tickling that like button. Greatly appreciated, as always. Helps out the channel so very much. So, folks, okay. So finally was able to get the Robin Hood Sherwood Forest Sherwood Builders downloaded for the playtest here. So tell you what I'm going to do today. We're going to stream some Mon Bazou. I'm going to, when we finish up, I'm going to make an early dinner, and then I'm going to come back and we'll play for a little bit of the Sherwood Builders later on this evening. I only played a few little minutes of it there last night in order to get the thumbnail and everything, so I got me really excited. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic little game, something that's just right up my alley, something different. No, it's not the simulator, so I hope everybody gets a chance to enjoy that. So we'll be streaming a little bit later. I do not have a set time because I don't know how long it's going to take me to make my early dinner and, you know, have a little bit of a rest and then come back to stream again. So you guys, look forward to that. Look forward to hanging out with all you beautiful peeps. And thank you to everybody who's been showing the love on the Cars for Sale Simulator playbacks. Wow, you guys are blowing my mind away. Thank you so very much. I haven't had that many views on a video in a long time. So thank you, one and all. I hope you guys are enjoying that series. I am. I did play it a little bit for a while yesterday. I went in. I had about $39,000 saved up, and I was like, I'm going to go to the blackjack table. I'm going to try it. You know, I had 5 cars sitting in the parking lot at 30,000 extra. I'm like, I'm going to see what would happen if I just maxed it, the bet on blackjack, and I got a Queen of Hearts, and then I got the Ace of Diamonds, so I nailed it 21. So it was like, yes. So that was a big boost. I was able to buy a couple more expensive cars and sell them for a bigger profit. And so when we come back to that, you guys will see that there's been a bit of a change in the fundage in the Cars for Sale. So by getting the higher end cars, you can sell them for a higher market or higher markup, and it's going very well. So look forward to showcasing that off to you guys on the next time that we get that one going. So, but yeah, we're looking at doing a double stream here today. I'm going to try my best to make it happen, captains. So, but we only got a couple seconds left. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get your butts comfy, because we are about to start the game. Let's do this. And you know what? Gigi's just going to get rid of the camera. Just make life easier on his eyeballs. Game? Okay, now I gotta turn that light off. Hold on. Yay, it worked first time. Okay. Whew. Okay, get my chair all comfy. All right, so resume. So this is it, folks. We got ourselves the new scrap Koenig. And all I've done is I went around and I pulled off the tires that we had put onto it in order to get it here. Those are off to the side. Now let's just take a look and see what we got. We got some adjusting arms. Okay. Coilover shocks. So we don't have that much here. So that's going to make it pretty easy for us to go grab some parts, I think, today. Oh, ow. Just slapped myself in the face with the door. Way to start the day. Oh, absolutely, Crystal. Absolutely. It won't be a very long stream. Like, it won't be more than my usual hour and a half at the most. But I'm feeling all right today. I don't want to overdo things, but tomorrow I do have to do the lawn. So I'll do that after stream as long as the weather holds up. Now, we got some rain last night, so I couldn't do the lawn today. Otherwise, I would have done the lawn today, and then we would have done a double stream tomorrow type thing if my legs were up to it. But we are off to go get some racing parts for this for the new scrap Koenig. I've been looking forward to doing this. Getting ourselves a second car. Only the best of the best of the best. Ooh. Hey, William, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thank you for being such a great supporter to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's a great little game. You know, there are, you know, a few programming glitches and bugs into it. You know, we could say it's early access, but there's been long enough time, especially for the mesh colliders, to have been at least addressed and worked on a little bit. And did do one, like the second or third update, but as far as I look at it, when it comes to things falling out of the truck and that just from driving around or loading up your vehicle, it's a little bit disappointing. Now, the developer is Canadian, so, you know, I have a little bit of extra pride put into this as well, being Canadian myself. But yeah, definitely would like to see just a little bit more work done onto the mesh colliders, especially inside this truck. I hate seeing this stuff just drop down on the ground for no reason whatsoever. Jazz me bonkers. Exactly. Oh, and so yeah, also after stream there as well, I came back down here and just searched around to see if there's any other parts and tools that we missed, and I'd forgotten the crescent wrench, the spanner. So I picked that up and I brought that back over to the house as well. So that's all that everybody has missed. I haven't gone around, you know, making more maple syrup or planting more trees or anything along those lines. Just a little bit of a cleanup to get ourselves ready for today's stream. So yes, and I'm looking forward to today's stream, that's for sure. Come on, let me in. You want to get this car started? Come on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, open those doors. Alright, so I already see a couple items that I want to get. The limited slip differential, the NOS cartridges, the ECUs. Let's see, nothing else over on that shelf. And then we got a whole bunch of body parts, but we'll worry about the skins of the body and everything else later on. At first, we're just going to get it all up and started. Oh, we're in. Let me in. Okay, we got all those. We got all this. We're not going to use any wheel spacers. Not right now, not at this point in time. We got the tires and rims. So let's just see here. Yeah, I like having that yellow line at the top so I know when things have, when the steering wheel's gone straight, you know what I mean? So we'll get one of those. We'll get the ECU. Now these little things I'm just going to put into here with Leo. Might be a bad idea, but we're going to do it. Get the boost gauge. The electronic speedo. And I don't mean the one that you wear at the beach. And hopefully all this stuff doesn't go, hopefully we don't have a major crash on the way home. You know, these pieces that we're going to have just go everywhere. We'll have to take it easy, take it slow. And of course, we got this as well. Alright. So, let's see. There's no 8-ball here? We're going to have to look for an 8-ball at the other locations. So definitely going to need the intercooler. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I threw it and it came back at me. Going to need the turbo manifold. Now, I know we're going to buy an extra part or two that we're not going to be needing, but we can always sell them at the scrapyard. We got extras. We got extras monies on us that we can handle doing that. Now this one's going to be the pain in the buttskis. Let's see, can we... Hopefully it'll stay there. Fingers crossed it will stay. Get the NOS can. Oof, ow. Ooh, ow. Get a can of NOS. Actually, you know what? We'll just throw the NOS in here with the puppy. He needs to laugh every once in a while. Roddy, welcome back, my man. Welcome back indeed. Yeah, calamity will ensue. You know, I'm going to forget to bolt something down and parts are going to start flying everywhere. It's a given. It's a given. Okay, so let's see. No, we don't need the performance. I don't know if we need the individual throttle bodies or the manifold. Or the intake. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with the manual transmissione. Okay, what else do we need out of here? You know what? I really don't know what we're going to need. I have no idea. So, you know, we're just going to... We're not going to get the A-arms because we know we have those, but we'll take the intake. Get it? Take the intake? Well, intake it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I have one of these items I'm not going to be needing, I bet. So I just don't know which one it is. That's performance manifold. That's throttle bodies. I don't think we're going to need either of these, but we'll take the performance one just in case. And the throttle body. Okay, so we have quite a bit that's in there right now. These are all the cosmetic parts and all that, so let's just take a look here. So we got the right headlight. It's got the black housing on it. OEM. You know what? We'll go with these ones. Ooh, ow, jeez. How about we put it over here? There we go. Just don't want stuff flying out in the truck. So, like I said, we'll take it a little bit easier on the way home tonight. Yeah, give the truck a shake. Yeah, no doubt, right? And just kind of jump on the. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Character weighs absolutely nothing, I'm guessing, because there was no weight attributes on that. Now, do we go with the smoked out look or the blacked out look? Or Roddy coming in with the £1. Thank you so very much, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing, dude. Thank you so very much. You know what? Let's go with the paintable lights here. Let's match that up. There we go. There's the accolades you so deserve. Thank you once again, Roddy, for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have the channel memberships as well, with several different options for all different types of budgets. So definitely, you know, if you want to help support the channel on a monthly basis, check that out. Definitely go and check that out. So I did get a comment saying you didn't add the snorkel. Well, I don't plan on going for a swim in the truck, so that's why we don't have the snorkel. And this is just childish. So I'm just not into having those types of things on the vehicles. Now we need to have some sort of performance exhaust. Now they're all the same. Let's get the car put together first before we do that. So this is the OEM, and here is the performance, and this is paintable as well too. So we'll go ahead with this one, and let's see what's going to fly. Oh, nice! It stuck that pipe in nice and tight. Okay, so we got that. Here you go, pal. I know what you need. What do you mean? You just bought some like 2 days ago. Come on. You know you want it. Come on. What I don't like the fact is that they've fallen through the desk. As you can see, like there's one more. Can I grab it? Got it. And there's probably a couple more inside that. So yeah, the mesh collisions need to be fixed on all these tables and that as well. Let's see. Is there anything else here that we need to purchase? I don't want to use the tire changer. I want to own the tire changer. Okay, I think we're good for now. Other than that, it's going to be, you know, the cosmetic doors and everything else later on. And the chairs. So, fingers crossed, folks, we don't have ourselves an explosion on the way home. You know what we're going to do? We're going to switch over to the outdoor view here. And we're just going to take it easy and low and, sorry, fourth gear, and try to get ourselves home without losing too many items. So as you can see, things are rocking and shaking and rolling. They don't like having all their mesh collisions like this. So, going to behave. You know, probably do under the speed limit, just in order to get ourselves home. So what happened there, Roddy, was, or William, was that I put a opened carton of the cancer sticks on the table last stream, and upon the reload, they got pushed down and through the side. So that's a bit of a mesh collision issue. And same with the inside, the interior of the truck. There's a lot of mesh issues that are in there as well that I would love to see get fixed up over time. So it's just a time game, really, honestly, right? But, you know, if the developer hasn't been told about it or told enough about it, those are just certain things that, you know, just happen to get overlooked, you know, especially when they're trying to add more content and things like that. So I'm not asking them to fully optimize or anything along those lines. I'm just, you know, just the little tweaks and things like that, just for a bit of quality of life. You're well aware of them too, are you? Yeah. Nothing like putting a full deck on there and then you come back the next day after taking one pack out and it's like, where are they? Where'd they go? I don't see anymore. What happened? And it turns out that, well, unfortunately, they all decided that they were going to drop down under the counter, and you can't get them because they haven't exited the world. They just left the counter. Right? So, what can you do? What can you do except for just mention it? That's all. Alright, so let's open up the... There you go, Leo. Go have some breakfast. See, I do not like how things are rolling around here. Alright, so I don't know why we got 2 NOS tanks when I know I got a couple over here as well, so... Just, you know, being on the, being proactive, not reactive when it comes to the amount of NOS we have, I guess. Alright, so we got the gauge. Okay, so my summer car and I did not get along so well. Excuse me. Basically what happened with that was I got my butt handed to me. On that, definitely. It, not a pretty thing. Unfortunately, yeah, the game itself was not so happy with me. I wouldn't say I don't know how to put the car together without a manual, man. I'm all about those manuals, you know what I mean? Give me a Chilton for the game and I'll be able to play some more of it. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it was just oh, very frustrating for me. Very frustrating indeed. Boy. So much stuff. So much goodies. Okay. Now, there's no engine stand in game, is there? I just thought of that. That's all good. It's a very hard game, especially when, like I said, you know, for me, most of the time, I've been the type of guy that works on vehicles using a manual. You know, so like I say, like the Chilton manuals, those type of things. Those have been my friends for my entirety of life, from combines to. Boy, how are we gonna get that piece? No, no, I don't. Sorry, Leo. Out you go. Nope. I want Leo out. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's all the digital thermometers and speedometers and everything else. I think I'm missing 1 or 2, but let's just see here. If I put that there, can I see any more pieces? Nothing here. What behind here? Just the coffee. All right. Hope that's everything. Yeah, physics definitely got way better than me. That's for sure. Oh, I was laughing so hard going, I am such a noob. I am such a noob at this. It's like, oh, lordy. Yeah. It was bad. It was real bad. Now, I don't know if we're going to need, the big bolts or little in bolts. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set some just over here for now. Grab ourselves the impact gun. Let's get some tunes on for you folks as well. There we go. Okay, so get rid of this. Oh boy, that really flew, didn't it? No, I didn't want that to happen. There we go. Got so many items here. I'm getting a little bit of frames when I'm spinning, so I apologize for anybody who feels a little bit queasy. Landlord Super, we will be returning to that on the full release date, and I believe that is the 28th, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, how do we bolt the engine down? I'll have to find that in a minute. Okay, get rid of the swing arm. Grab the axle, or the adjuster arm here. Getting rid of all the old and coming in with the new. I am too. I really had a lot of fun playing that game. There's a lot of good stuff in that one, so good on the developer for it. Leo, what are you doing? What are you doing, Leo? You're laying on all my stuff, man. Now I need front arm. That's rear, front arm. Okay. Hey, it was there. Alright. And I'm not sure what size bolts we're going to be needing, so we'll just put those ones over there just in case. Oop, almost forgot to grab our impact gun. Need that. Alright, so let's try one of the little ones first. That works. Excellent. Got that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure but where the engine mounts, but we'll keep looking at that here in a minute. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are all into place. All right. Okay, we'll get the exhaust in. It's exhausting, I tell you, exhausting. Alright, so not sure if it goes there or not. We'll check. Doesn't look like we can put it in yet. So we'll put that in. So we probably got to put the transmission in before we can get the other ones in. I'm just looking to see if there's any other rusted... Yep, there's rusted parts here. Out with the old and in with the new. Let's see here. Yep, gonna need that for the sway arms. How's the sound levels? Hope everybody's good with them. Super's gonna yes, it does. It's mostly the as I stutter. It's mostly the game engine, I think. When it comes down to that particular portion of it. So that's gone, that's gone. Gotta take this one out. I think we can remove those pieces now. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. Oh, alright. But yeah, no, that's planning on coming back. Like I said, I've got a surprise for you folks tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be My Village Life. So there's a bit of a surprise in the game there for you folks. So look forward to getting that out. It's been a little bit over a month since I told the developer that I'd be getting back into it. However, as we both know, or as we all know, I had some major internet issues, so I can't really complain about what happened. Right arm. Hey, come on. There we go. Go with the left arm. Perfect. Grab our rusty wrench. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're taking damage. We're taking damage. We need to go get ourselves something to drink quick. What can you do, right? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Oh, I need a drink of my hot chocolate while we're doing this. Now, could I have taken a drink from the myriad of cans of maple syrup that we have in the house and in the garage? Yeah, I guess we could have instead of running all the way out here, but we'll go for the walk. We'll get the stretch on, right? Ooh, there we go. Let's see, we got food and water over here for you, Leo. Okay. Leo's doing good. Leo's all right. Thank you once again there, Roddy. For all those who haven't, make sure you drop down some of the emojis into the chat. Show your appreciation for Roddy being such an awesome supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, my friend. You use the guide. Yeah. So that's the one problem for like when I'm streaming, right? So if I have to have a guide up, it goes over top of my chat and I can't keep up with everybody in the chat. But I do my live stream so I can hang out with everybody in my chat. So it's kind of like a catch-22, right? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So dang it. Yeah. My community is the most important part to me doing the streaming and everything, right? So maybe it's not based on how many views or anything else. It's based on the people who are, you know, constantly and consistently coming into stream, hanging out, you know, being awesome souls and things, right? So 'tis why that is so important to me. So trying to read a guide, trying to keep on top of the game, and as well as trying to, you know, read chat. It's you know, it's a lot of hard work. It's definitely a hard work, and it's a lot for somebody who has fibrofog. So, you know, that's why, you know, I play a lot of these games because it's easy in comparison to, like, say, trying to play, like, you know, New World or something like that. That's, you know, I needed to have the support of Bone, Mike, and Deuce in order to play it, in order to stream it, because trying to do it single player was very, very, very difficult for the fibrofog. So, thank you, Roddy. Thank you. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get this last bolt into place. I think that's the last one. Got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that is fully in place now. Excellent. Okay, let's go over to the transmissione. Oh, I guess we gotta get rid of this first. Okay, so we'll take the transmission. We'll get it in place, and then we'll see about getting that in there. Where's my creeper? Here it is. Gotta get the creep on every once in a while. You know what, Roddy? Since nobody else is going to do it, I ain't going to do it. I give you the love that you so deserve, my man. Give you those emoticons. There you go. Thank you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always appreciated. Definitely helps support the channel like you wouldn't believe. Oh, keeps those government peeps off me. Quite thankful for that. You know, should one day that YouTube ever become a way that I could completely and fully support myself, oh, that would be awesome. But at the same time, I'm not going to try to stress myself over it. If it happens, it'll happen naturally. I'm not the type of guy who's going to go out there and try to force things. All I can do is do the usual, you know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know, that type stuff. Actually, hold on here.
Did you remind them to like, comment, and subscribe? You might want to do that.
And don't forget the Discord too. Links in the description down below.
There we go.
Notification bell, folks, for all the latest content.
Oh, it's been so long since I used that sound effect that I forgot everything that it said. But yeah, follow what the announcement there said. Doing the PSA for it, right? All right. So is there no? I think there's one right there. Let's try it. Aha! There is one here. Last thing we want to try to do is take off and have our engine drop out from underneath us, right? Oh, no worries. No worries, Crystal. Oh. I mean, there's a reason why, YouTubers do it every so often, right? It's just a friendly nudge, nudge, wink, wink, to help out the channels, yada, 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 that type of thing. I try not to overdo it too much. Honestly, I don't. We have such a great community and everything else, there's not that much hand-holding done for me, that's for sure. You guys are the ones who always reminded me about stuff, so that's awesome. I used IR to practice, started over many times, now I can build it myself. Nice! Gotcha, I see. I don't know if I have that much time to be able to put into, memorizing a game, though, unfortunately. I just don't have that type of time in life. Okay, so let's come back over here. Now, I think there was only 4 that was on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other holes, so I think we're good for that. Okay. Now, is this where we need to do the throttle body? I hope this is how it's supposed to go. If not, you guys let me know. Or do we need the turbo intake? Hold on. Let's try one or the other here. Yeah, I think we need that turbo intake. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's how we do it. Thank you, Roddy. Thank you. I think you can also use exclamation like. I think pops up a message as well. It's been a while. Been a while since I went through all my my commands. They're actually kind of going through the amount of bolts here. Wow, okay. What? I'm not sure what those ones are for, but you know what? We'll just keep adding them if it'll take them. Last thing we need is something falling out on us. Oh, another one over there. Okay. I don't know, Zach. I honestly don't know how long it's going to take us. It's been a very, 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 very long time indeed since we did this. Now, there was... I could have swore that this one needed 4. But it looks like it only needs 3 bolts. Okay. How about if we do the crouch thing? No bolts popping for us? Okay. Alright. No, those are the rusty ones, so let's just fire it into there. Okay. I think we're okay for that at the moment. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and get the limited slip differential put on there. I saw it for a second. There we go. Oop. Almost forgot our impact wrench. Need that. I think that's coming in a future update. I haven't heard of it coming in anytime soon, though. Just to set that expectation. I haven't heard anything about it, coming in like the next update or anything along those lines. I do know that it is in at the what's the word that I'm thinking about? It's at the parts store, but it's not purchasable at this time. So maybe in a future update, but currently I haven't seen it. You know what? We're going to get off of here. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to take this. Set it here for now. We'll get rid of this one. put up on the table. How are we doing for food and water? Okay, we're doing all right so far. So we were working on right here, right? So I had one of our local politicians going around because we got some elections coming up. He came to the door today. And so, yeah, he gave me about 6-7 minutes of his time. Yeah, I was drilling him on the, you know, the state of affairs for disabled people and, you know, things along those lines. So, yeah, actually, he's like, well, what, you know, come down to my office when I have some more time, you know, then we can really talk. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go. I can do that. So he gave me the address. So I can head up there one day and, you know, shoot the scoot with him and, you know, try to figure out, you know, his views and policies upon all the things that, is this gonna screw it? I'm just looking at this hole over here. I don't think we need a bolt in there, so, alright, we're just gonna jump out. Okay, and let's see here, we got the intake OEM. Alright, so that's no bueno. I think the throttle body's no bueno as well. Yep, no bueno. Okay, so we bought two parts that we didn't need. Alright, let's see if we can get in the intercooler. Now, probably got to bolt that intercooler in, right? Just saying. Let's go find out. Yeah, that is one that I would like to see us the ability to purchase that, but by the time it comes out, we'll have everything completely built up. It'll be great for if we ever, you know, completely restart the game again, though. Definitely, we'd be all over that. Alright, so let's just see here. Let's grab you. Let's see if there's any bolts. Aha! There is one here. It would mean that there's one on the opposite side. Yep. Now, is there going to be any up? Or is that it? I think that is it for that. Okay. Alright. I'd say we're not doing too bad right now, I'll tell you the honest truth. Let's see, we don't need this manifold either, right? So, alright, so we bought 3 extra parts so far. No biggie. No biggie at all. Let's get the ECU into place. Oh. Unlock that. And I guess we gotta crouch down to remove that other one, huh? Okay. But the worst part of my summer car is that you have to change the engine parts as they break down, and you've been stranded many times. Yep. I haven't even gotten to the point of being able to get stranded. Unfortunately, no. I have not come down to that yet for me. Alright, so you are also scrap. Okay. I'll put you in here. You know what? We got a red bolt. Let's grab a red bolt and put that in. Just because it's inside the car. So when we do open things up, we'll see it. I could have swore... Oh, it's because it's highlighted in blue. Okay, I did grab the right one. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Steering wheel, I think, is going to need a black large one, if I remember right. Wrong bolt size. Oh, okay, my bad. So I need small black one. Okay. There we go. All right. So there we go. That's now color coded. Get rid of this. Grab it. I remember we were having an issue with this beforehand. I think if I put the other one on, it shifts forward. I think that's how it works. Alright, so we're just going to hold off for that for now. Grab all our additionals. we'll just get them thrown into the back of the truck for the moment. That was Grillmaster. I love Grillmaster. I love his content. Yeah. I watch probably at least one video of his per day. You like using the adjustable wrench? Since he's added the percentages, I find that I don't mind using the... What's the word I'm trying to... I don't mind using the impact wrench now. Now that we know everything is 100%, type deal. So it's like, all right. Once he put in the percentage of how tight or loose something is, that made all the difference for me. So, and we'll take you, put you here. Ah, that's where you go. Okay. All right. It's almost sleep time. It's almost sleepy time. All right. Put the black ones in over here for those, but we'll go with the silver for the spring coils here. The coiled up springs. Now I think each one of these takes 4, I believe. Or is it only 3? Might only be 3. Okay. Get rid of that. Grab another set of steel. Just gave Leo a little bit of love there. Such a good boy. Alright. It must only be 3 per. Okay. Yeah, it's only 3. Alright. We'll get this done here for the coils, and then we'll go get our sleep on. We'll get ourselves a maple syrup drink, get ourselves some food, and get some sleep going on. Then we'll have to do the bottoms in the morning. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to connect up the bottoms. Alright, get rid of that. You know what we'll do? We'll just grab one of these. Nope. Didn't want that to happen. Didn't want that to happen. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got that. We got a poutine. Num 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 num. Get to sleep on. Oh, I haven't had that issue yet there, Zach. I haven't had any issue of it doing that. There we go. Alright. Okay, so Leo, you're good for food. Let's get you a little bit of water. We don't want you dehydrating, pal. We want you staying nice and healthy. We'll go check our... Oh yeah, glad that we did. He was thirsty. And that's full. And there we go. So close, so close, so close, and finally. Alright, let's get you put into here. He built up the wreck car. Oh, Grill built it up at the, gotcha. At the the gas station. Gotcha. Yep. We had some fun. We towed ourselves. We used the car tower and we did it that way. Okay, so here comes the spring down here. Is there a bolt? Yeah, there's a couple bolts that it's going to be needing. All right. You can definitely see this one here. Okay, so is that... Looks like there's a hole right up here, though, that we have to fill in. Last thing I want is for my suspension to go all funk. Yeah, it looks... Doesn't that look like it ties in there? But maybe it's supposed to be down here. It's just the way that the positioning is. Oop. We might have to change that all around after we get some tires on. Little by little, piece by piece. Now, is there one that's supposed to go up from here into there? Don't know. We'll find out. Any other bolts? In the hard mode, poutine can spoil. You have to keep them in the refrigerator so not to spoil so fast. Hey, that's awesome. Have you seen Opal streams? No, I haven't. So... I try not to watch too many streamers because I don't want to be influenced by like things that they say, or I like to have my own opinion without being influenced by other content creators. So same thing like with endings and like how I always say, no matter where you are in the world today, thank you for joining me, that type of stick. Yeah. I like to come up with those on my own. I don't want to accidentally just, commandeer what somebody else is saying, type thing. Trying to keep myself as original as I can be. So I don't watch too many streams, except for the ones that you see on my recommended list. But yes, I do catch Grillmaster about once a week. But I've also played ATS with Grillmaster like way back in the day. Like, I mean, when he barely had like any subs or anything else yet. Yeah, he was a good dude. He was a real good dude, and that's how I ended up starting to watch his content, was because of that. So, yeah, no, great guy, fantastic guy, love him. Okay, so what do we got to do now? We got headlights. And my pickup is getting a little too friendly with the car here. Just saying. It's getting a little too snuggle buddies. He's not... Oh, really? Huh? Well, with practice comes perfection. You know what I mean? I wasn't the world's greatest at one point. I'm just barely... above acceptable now, I would think. But I do review my streams once a week. I just choose one random stream that I did, and I'll watch through most of it in 2x speed, just to make sure that, I have a little bit of, quality control over, my filter. Because, yeah, sometimes I don't have a filter, and it can, I can get pretty grumpy some days. Just all depends on the pain levels I'm going through. The stresses in life, But we're all like that. I really hope that we can screw those down, because otherwise I just kind of hang in there. Oh, there is one. Okay. There one or two? Two. And since we can't see them, that's why we're going with the silver. Because if you could see the bolts, then I'd probably go with the matching black. Alright, okay, so that's all the parts that we've been able to purchase so far, so let's go ahead and get ourselves back to town. You know what, Leo? This time around, my friend, you get to stay home. Hopefully. There we go, okay, we can get out now. Ow. I just banged my microphone into my mouth. I'm not hungry, microphone. What are you doing? Sorry, Leos. You gotta stay here, my friend. We'll go drop this stuff off at the junkyard, then we'll go pick up some more of our additional parts that we need. Technically, I could have grabbed the trailer so we could grab even more parts, but we'll make do with what we're doing. Oh, nice, Karsten. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, he really did a great job on doing the hard mode. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Now, because we'd already started the series and everything well before hard mode ever came out, that's what we're at. You know, we're just hanging out and just enjoying the casual gameplay. So I mean, in order to get myself back to where I am right now would take probably 6 or 7 days full playing, and I'm just not capable of doing that. So don't want to overdo myself. Just keeping an eye on making sure that nothing falls out, because over here seems to be a spot where things like to drop out on us. So just take it a little easy. Going over these bumpy bumps. It's almost like the whoop-de-doos in a motorcycle track. I find, you know, like, I've watched a couple of videos of Jacksepticeye's eyes over the years that he's been doing content, and I don't know, just some of the reactions that he has to me just feel like they're overreactions, that they're just so, that sometimes they're forced, and that, I don't know, I'm not into that streamer style at all. You know, I don't want to, you know, if there's going to be a RIP headphones user, I'd rather it be something in the game that, like, you know, the music isn't, or the sound effect isn't attached to the effects volume or something, and it comes through super loud. Case in point, For Stranger with throwing items into the garbage bins. You'll end up getting, you know, quite the loud sound. It's not tied in now. I'm not sure if he did fix that in the last update or if that's coming in the next update, but my brain's telling me that, yeah, there was something about it, that it's been at least acknowledged. And he's quite funny. Like, don't get me wrong, he is quite funny, but at the same time, there's just, you know, certain things about his stream, like when, you know, it just, to me, it just feels like it's forced, it's overacted type stuff. So, and, you know, it's just, that's just not my style. Best way to put it. You know, it's not my style. You know, I got nothing against anybody who enjoys watching his content. Absolutely nothing. You know, I always say, you know, if you have a streamer that you like that plays the same type of games that you like, and you're interested in purchasing a game, you know, always go check out that favorite streamer if he's playing it or she's playing it, either or, and see if the game is right for you. Nice, 180 bucks for all that scrap. Sweet. Probably spent way more than that on the extra parts, but meh. It is what it is. Okay, so we should be good now to head back and buy some more parts. You know, and like, that's the thing, you know, like, I'm not a streamer for everybody as well, you know, like, I've had some people saying, like, my god, you should be a sleep coach, you put me to sleep every time I watch your streams. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry I'm not screaming and yelling into the microphone and, you know, hurting the headphone users' ears when they're on their local public transport, you know, going to school or off to work or whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not me, and I'm not going to try to be somebody who I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I love hanging out with this community. You guys are all awesome. But definitely am very thankful for all the support that you guys have given me over the years, for sure. It's allowed me to play a lot more games that I would not have afforded to play on my own, because the developers and publishers either reach out or they'll take a look at my channel and go, yeah, you know what, you're good to go. You know, even though, you know, I'm honest, you know, I can be brutally honest sometimes about what I think about the quality of games and such, but so far I've only had one developer who took a real big offense to it, and the rest of them have all been like, you know what, you're right, you know, this should have been done blah 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 blah, or, you know, like, yeah, you kind of said a little bit harshly, but, you know, you made your point on what you were saying. So I don't feel too bad if I only have, you know, one developer out of probably 70 or 80 developers that I've ever worked with, you know, ever come to me and is like, you're a dick, you know, There's only been one out of the rest of them. That's the outlier. So I'm quite happy to continue playing the way that I play and hang out with you folks. So I hope I never change. You know what I mean? I never want to get into the position where my YouTube channel is so big that, you know, it interferes with my son's life, mind you. You know, I would definitely take steps to ensure that that would never happen. You guys might hear some words coming out of my mouth that I don't believe, but they still come out of my mouth in order to cancel culture me, so that way my son can have no issues going to school. You know what I mean? Like, that's the last thing I want is for my son ever be affected because of my popularity in streaming. That would, you know, that would definitely hurt my feelings. Just the small pack today? Okay. Your buddy Jacques, he took the big one. So come on, Nomal. I'm looking for the 8-ball. Got it. Okay, we'll take the 8-ball. We'll take the light up kit. Now, I like the other steering wheel with the yellow on it just because it's a little bit larger. I'm not sure if this one's supposed to be, you know, any better or not, but I just happen to like that, the yellow, and just the overall look of it, so that's why I went with that one. Any other parts in here that we may need? We'll need the ABS module. I did not see that at all at the other store location. So we got some more choices for exhaust tips and everything else here, but like I said, we will let's just take a look here. So 79, 139, 139, 139. Yeah, I kind of almost liking this one the most. Let's go take a look at the other ones. This is just the OEM, right? Yeah, OEM. Alright, let's get ourselves over to the parts store. Yeah, somebody else I don't watch is PewDiePie. I watched a couple of his streams, or like videos and things like that, but I've never, I don't know, I just didn't fall in love with the content, I guess you could say. You know what? I think that black one from the gas station looks best, so we'll probably go with that. This is the OEM front. Do they not have any other fronts? Ah, here we go. Front bumper with fog lights, huge lip, custom. I'm kind of liking this one because it's got fog lights, so. Alright, we'll go with that. Now we want to go with the lightest parts because it's going to be a racer. So this one's only going to... Whoa! 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 So yeah, this one's not going to have a passenger seat unless, of course, we need the weight balancing. So it's not going to have a back seat either. Just because of weight balancing. Oh, come on. Seriously? Please? Can't everybody just get along? So we got the front bumper, we got the doors, got the lights. I'm not sure if I have another trunk or not. We're going to have to check that out, but we do need fenders. And I think that's other than the trunk, but I'm not sure which trunk that we have. We need a trunk and we need a hood. And I don't know what it is that we have left at the house. So let's go ahead and make our way to the house and see what we have there for all the extras. Now we're going to be very careful. Yep, that's why I did that. I knew something was going to happen. Alright, hopefully that sticks. Don't want to lose too many pieces on the road. Oh, this game is gorgeous. Reminds me so much of home in Canada. I will admit he's done a very good job on the map and stuff. There are a few little spots and everything, like going over the bridge and that, where we get a little bit of a lag spike, but overall he's done a very good job in fixing up a lot of the little trouble areas and stuff like that. So, you know, my only major complaint right now, which has been my complaint since the very beginning, is the mesh collisions issues. That's about it. Hey Hans, how are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying your evening. Whee! Just trying to keep an eye on all our goodies here. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Appreciate you. So yeah, definitely having myself a good day today. Like I said, I talked to one of the incumbents who's in running for the election here earlier. Yeah. You know, stated what, you know, I had issues with what's going on in the world of politics, and what I don't like about how, you know, the disabled are basically, you know, not looked at as people. They do not have the ability to, you know, go out and go places. You know, mail is no longer delivered to the door. You know, they gotta wait for their caregiver to go out and get it like once a week. You know, things along those lines. So, you know, all he could say was, you know, you're right. Yep, you're absolutely right. Yep, you're right. You know, he just kept saying that over and over and over again. I was kind of like, but yeah, come on. Yeah, you can say, you know, a few more things other than that, but yeah, you know, like, what are your views on this, you know, type of thing. But I was getting more of the politicians' answers when I was asking them, you know, like, well, what's your view on it? You know, like, what do you think about, you know, I was like, well, I think that our party has done more for, you know, bringing jobs into that. I'm like, yeah, so somebody who's disabled, what's the problem here? They can't have a job, you know, they can't work a job. So that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is why can't we help support them more? Oh, so these are the spoiler lips. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Those are everything for the truck. All right, so we do need to get a hood and a trunk. It just takes a little while for that left bumper button to trigger. Like I said, Caveman's got to get himself a bicycle first before I get myself another controller. Then once he's got his bicycle, I'll get another controller. Oh, it's all... No worries, man. No worries at all, Hans. It's all good, my man. If you can spell it phonetically in the English language, then I can read it. I mean, oh, I feel so sorry for, like, when the printing press first came out and everything, because English was spoken differently. Like, for example, book was like book. It was not book, it was book. It was, you know, totally pronounced a different way and everything. And so when the printing press first came out and everything was all spelled phonetically. And then as the English rules came in, the poor printing press guys, they ended up having to reconfigure on how to, you know, like educate themselves on how to, you know, start spelling the way that the new rules for the English language were heading, right? So how are we doing for fuel? Okay, we're good for fuel. So it's just for the trunk and the hood. Go with the carbon fiber trunk. We'll go with just one driver's seat for now. And I really mean it, just for now. Because if there's a weight differential in the game and my vehicle starts sliding off to the side really weird, then I'll go ahead and get that updated. Now, where are the hoods? Ah, here we go. Here's the hoods. Those are the spoilers. Okay, and probably go with the most expensive spoiler, even though it doesn't look all that great. Just for cost and aerodynamic sakes, I'm hoping that this is the better one. Okay, so now we just need to go get that muffler from the gas station. Oh, 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 oh. Did we lose anything? So far, nope. When you say game, we in Denmark say spil. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I haven't traveled over there. My brother has. My brother has traveled. He has been in Denmark. Yeah, so I've seen probably, you know, pictures of it, but I've never visited it myself. Let's go with this muffler. I just think this looks close enough to what we're going for. All right, interesting. There we go. Now, is there anything else? I do not want the eyelashes. That just to me is kooky. You know what? We'll just get one of the maple syrups from here. Let's triple check. The metals. No, we're good for those. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need. No, we're good for that. Nope, don't need the OEM seat. It says comfy, but we want the racing light. That's performance. We got the racing in there. All right, Jacques. Thank you, Normal. You guys have yourself a great day. Always appreciate your business. Thank you for being open. Now let's hope we don't lose anything on the way home. I think we got pretty much everything. I think. Fingers crossed. I got a feeling we're about to lose the hood and such. But we'll see what happens. We'll risk it. But at the same time, we're not going to be going absolutely ridiculous speeds in that to... because I think that's... Dang it. Dang it. Darn it. Dang it. No. Don't do it. Thank you. Accidentally pressed V instead of B and I spit in the truck. Great. The Tiffany Gardens are beautiful. Oh, nice. We have Bouchard Gardens on Vancouver Island, and they are absolutely spectacular and amazing. And for years, every Saturday in the summer holidays for us, they would have a fireworks display. So when I lived in Victoria, I lived not that far from the location, but I was across a bay area. So I was on what was called the Malahat Mountain, and I had the view that overlooked the ocean. And I mean, I was up there. I was probably about, I don't know, 1,000 feet up, maybe even higher from the water surface, but we could see the fireworks every Saturday. It was awesome. Absolutely enjoyed living there. And not that far away, about I'd say about 5 city blocks away's worth, was what's called the Butterfly Gardens. And so you could go in there and see all these different type of uniques and awesome butterflies as well. So they had the Bouchard Gardens, which was just amazingly well landscaped, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plants and exhibits and stuff like that, made of like hedges and things like that. It was just absolutely awesome. I quite enjoyed living there at the time. Fingers crossed we got everything here. All right. Got the muffler. I think we got all the parts. Yep, we did grab all the parts. So did I throw anything into the truck? Nothing that I can see or access. And I cannot enjoy the weather when I have that stupid illness with social anxiety. Oh, I understand. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm very lucky. I have no social anxieties at all. You know, I definitely feel for those who do, because I know how much I quite enjoy being out and about. being out and about and hanging out with, you know, friends and family and such. So. And I really like cycling. I really enjoy cycling. I haven't been able to do it in a long time because of my muscle illness, but at the same time, with Captain Caveman becoming of age, you know, I'm going to be trying to do my best to slowly acclimate myself to at least going out there until he's able to ride fully on his own. There we go. So the hood's open. Okay, let's get the trunk on. Oop, I guess I need the... Yep. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday, being from Scotland and all that. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. I live vicariously through my brother's travels. Like I said, if I were to ever travel, probably my first location would be New Zealand. Second location would be the UK, so I could go to the British Museum and see all the culture from around the world. So yeah, that's all matching, silver to silver. Good. Okay, so we'll close this down. Put that up. I'll go grab impact gun. I'll grab black bolt. Another black bolt. Okay, so I think that's all the bolts for that, right? Yep. Okay, so that's done. Okay, next up, probably... Let's do the seat next. So those look like they need to be silvers. 9:30 p.m. currently. Nice, nice. It's only 2:30 p.m. my time. So it's still early enough in the day for me. Alright, let's come over here. Oh, nope. Slide the seat all the way forward. Perfect. Alright, slide the seat. Oh. Slide the seat all the way back. Yeah, it's too much. There we go. We'll have to find out later on once we get that going. Alright, so there was also... Oh, I remember. Hold on. Didn't we have to... There we go. I remembered how to take that off. That's right. Put one on, take the other one off. Let's make sure we get that tightened up. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, I saw that there was a Wild West Dynasty update today. I don't know if I'm impressed with it or not. Oh, dang it. Dang it, not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to drop it. Flippin' heck. I gotta go grab the other one. And we gotta put it on, knocks the other one off to the side. Then we gotta take that other one, put it on, and knocks this one to the side. Alright. Hopefully we can get that other one back on. We'll see what happens here. There we go. If there's a will, there's a way. Now, if I come into here... Alright, so there's definitely a few things missing on it. Let's get it into neutral. Turn off the ignition. Okay. All my rotor stuff and everything fell off, but that's easy enough to put back on. Need the ABS. You go there. I think there's only just the one bolt that goes on to it, so that should be done. Take the... Okay, so there we go. We got the underlighting package on. Now we get to do the muffler. Forgot about that one. Where's the muffler? Please tell me you need to. Yep. Okay, there we go. So we got the mufflers. We got the tailpipe, exhaust. We got that all done up. We got the transmission. We got the engine down. We got all the arms. Okay, so let's do the doors and fenders next, I guess. Okay, so we can get away with silver on these ones. Don't need black. Star Deal? Oh, that's a cool name. That is pretty cool, actually. I approve of that name. Might have to buy some more metal bolts. Oh, ow. I just smacked myself with that door over and over and over again. You'd think I'd learn. GG learn? No. Alright. You know what we didn't get? We didn't get a rear bumper. That's what we forgot. And you know what? We'll go with the silvers on these as well. Hey Alex, how are you doing, my man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you back. I think we're getting pretty close to getting this this car buttoned up, but we definitely need a rear bumper. We forgot to get one of those. I know. Yeah, that's the front bumper, so yeah. Definitely gotta get ourselves another one of those bumpers. Alright. Put you on the front. And we're probably only going to need 2 silvers for this. Okay, put that off to the side. Grab ourselves the silver bullet, or the bolts. Silver bullets. What is this? You're thinking that you're a werewolf there, Gigi? You like more of the American style videos? Well, I'm Canadian, so if you mean North American, we're cool. If you mean American, I'm not that. I'm Canadian. Oh, jeez. Just spinning. So yeah, I think that's tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get our save on over here. So that way we at least have a save. And tomorrow in-game, not today, but tomorrow in-game, we're going to go down to the store. We're going to get some more silver metal bolts as well as a rear bumper. Yeah, I was pretty sure, Hans. I was pretty sure I got what you was laying down. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get our snooze on. And we slept to just the right amount of time. Leo, you're such a good doggy, but you stay here, okay? Rear bumper and some silver bullets. How are we doing for fuel? We're well over half a tank. Thursdays is cheap gas day at the gas station, so you know, if you're like me and being cheap, that's the day to go. Now, something else I probably will need, speaking of fuel, is I might have to fuel up the tank of the car as well. Might be the reason why I didn't want to stay running, is because, well, we don't have fuel in it. I never even thought to check, so we shall have to do that together after we get the car all built up. No, nice, Alex. You gotta love it when you can just thread the needle like that, right? And just, woo! Makes you remember to bring some extra food and drink with you, that's for sure. Either that or some coffee, you know, type deal. The only problem with coffee in the game, though, is if you drink it because you're like, I'm going to run out of energy, you can't go to sleep right away. You got to wait for that caffeine buzz to end before you get the opportunity to sleep, right? So, not a game breaker by any means. It's just like, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha. I see what he did there. You know, that type attitude. All right, so I'll just throw you over there. I know, Leo, that I didn't bring you. I'm sorry. Man, just trying to reach for anything in here is next to impossible. I want the coffee cup. Can't reach that coffee cup no matter what the hell I do. Oh, it's high beam, low beam. Oh, high beam, low beam. High beam. Coffee cup. Thank you. I just cannot reach that coffee cup. No matter what I do in here. Ah, there we go. Woohoo! Alright, so I want it in 2-wheel. I think that's 4-wheel. Yeah, so that's 2-wheel. Okay. All that just so we can wait for the store to open. You were at the Cali gas, but you're lucky you had the NOS. You were able to just say, get home. Nice. Yeah, you've been around for quite some time, Hans. That's awesome. I do appreciate it. You know, and that's one thing I have to point out is that you guys are all awesome and amazing. Very few times have we had people who've come in that haven't stuck around for, you know, years, basically. So you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Like I said, you know, it's, you know, it's a bit of a pride point for me. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, beating on the chest. You know, like, right on. You know, that's my accomplishments. You know. Getting to hang out with all you awesome and amazing peeps every day. I tell you, you know, if this were The Sims, my little green diamond above my head gets filled up every time we hang out on stream. Absolutely. So we got that. So these are... Is there only one rear bumper? Front bumper. Fog light bumper. Yeah, there's only one rear bumper. All right. Well, if they say so, that's what we can only get. It's the one rear. All right. Now we're looking for the metal bolts. Metal. That's white. White. Not into the gray-green. You know what? Because we can, I think we need to fill up on some black bolts. I'm not sure of what assortments, but we'll do that. That's not what I wanted to buy. Schnitzel. Oh well. We'll have some extras. Wanted to buy the black ones. Finger twitched. My finger twitched. So let's go to the gas station and go get ourselves some of the metal bolts. Oh yeah, driving with the items inside the truck instead of on the back. Oh, I just spit in my truck again. Dang it! Every time I go to press B, I end up pressing V just because that's where my muscle memory thinks it should be. But it's not. It's not where it should be. Alright, let's come on in here. Hey Jacques and Normand. How you guys doing? How about you take a big pack? No? Normand will. No? Just the little ones? Okay. Make a few extra bucks off you guys. Alright, so let's see here. These are the metal ones. Excellent. Okay, so we'll grab one of you. Actually, we'll grab two of you. And I think we have some of the larger ones left, but just in case. Just in case. Silver being my favorite color, we'll go with the metals. So we're trying to color code the ones that are necessary, but they're not always necessary. So let's get the rear bumper on, let's get the tires on, let's get some gas in the tank, and we'll see whether or not we're missing some parts. Which, knowing me, we're probably missing more than we know. Gotcha, Alex. Gotcha. Yeah, that's one thing. I can't remember what vehicle it was that I was working on, and I was just like, why is this thing not want to run? Oh yeah, gasoline. When I looked over at the fuel tank, I was like, oh, she's empty. Well, no wonder why she doesn't want to run. So I filled it up with fuel, and yeah, she purred like a kitten. So I've already made that mistake once. Oh, I can't really say it was a mistake. I did that diagnostic once. I went through and like, okay, so if I was a vehicle, why wouldn't I run? Well, that sparks. Nope, that's not in the game. Okay. Plug fuel filters. Nope, that's not in the game. Fuel. Let's check the fuel. Yep, needed fuel. We are on, I think, over 400 days in here, but I didn't start on the hard level. Ooh, that could have been bad. I started on just regular, normal level when the game was just first, I think I started playing it on the second update. I didn't get the very, very, very beginning of it, because I didn't even know about it. Nobody mentioned it to me, and then one of the channel viewers was like, hey, have you ever saw this game Mon Bazou? It's out of Canada. I was like, what? No, I haven't heard of this game Mon Bazou. Let me take a look at it. And I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is up our alley, folks. This is something that, you know, we would play. And so yep, that's how this came to be to the channel. Hold on here. This is one song that I'm not a fan of. Let's see here. Just go to music player. Next. If you listen to the lyrics, it's not that great. In my book. Ow. Always smacking that door in my face. Always causing problems. Alright, so we'll just throw them over here for now. We'll come in and clean up the garage off camera. You can stay there. Tidy everything all up after we get the car up and nope, not what I wanted. Those over there. Now we probably did have more than enough bolts, but it's always better to have a little extra. You know what? That was a mistaken purchase. We'll grab you. Alright. So those are all the large bolt silver and a large bolt black. Yeah, no, so the reason why we've gotten as far as we have is because of how many streams that we've done. We've done, this is like, what, episode 39? So you multiply that by a minimum of an hour and a half-ish time frame. Yeah, it doesn't take very long in order to get lots of stuff done over that time frame. Now, I did, you know, push ahead a little bit on a couple things, like for, you know, planting in the gardens and you know, things like that, you know, harvesting them, that type stuff. But majority of the time, no, it's been all done on camera pretty much. Alright, so let's do that. Let's get these wheels on. No, I guess we gotta do the wheel spacer or the wheel bearing first. That would make sense. Wheel bearing, rotor, tire. Now these aren't... Okay, they're not... what's the word I'm looking for? Rotation necessary. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Yeah, about 800 hours? I'm not sure what I have in mind. At the end of stream, I'll go take a look for you, though. Just remind me if I happen to forget. Just remind me, like, gee, how many hours you got on there? And then we'll take a look, because I'm pretty sure it says on the save. So I'm glad we got those extra bolts because I'm pretty sure that we're going to run out of this container just putting these wheels on alone. Yes, I know we could be doing the star pattern, but because they don't have a torque wrench, if they had a torque wrench, then we'd go for it. Did we just build the car in one day? Ooh, I think we did. And you know what, folks? If that's the case, I'm going to leave it. So I'm hoping that folks watch my video this far into it. And if you do, let me know in the comments what color or colors should we paint this vehicle. Now remember, I am very, very, very partial to the metallic looks. So I do like the chrome looks and things like that. That's why, you know, our other car, or the other Koenig, is our Silver Bullet. It is chromoly all the way, all day. Blue, yeah, blue's a good color. Blue's a good color. So yeah, so yeah, we'll let the video comments decide that, you know, type of thing. So we got one for blue already. Just make sure that you put it into the comments after when the video goes up on replay. So that way we have, you know, everybody has a fair opportunity to get their voice in. Now, I do know that, you know, you guys are here and hanging out and that your guys' voices should matter more. But at the same time, there's people that got to work or they're living in different areas of the world that, you know, they're sleeping right now. That watch my videos at like 2 a.m. my time. So just want to kind of make it as fair for all as I can. Doing it the Canadian way, I guess you could say. All right, so let's jump into the seat. Just turn the ignition. And I think it's because we're out of petrol. She's not starting up. So let's go ahead and try to remember, what did I do with my jerry cans? I think there's one at the race station. Maybe there's one on the ATV. Let's go take a look, see if there's anything in here. Nope, negative. Now, I've kept these rally shocks, so if and or when there becomes like races available for dirt racing and such. One of the wheels is missing a bolt. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. I will definitely go check that out. Definitely make sure that we got all of them in there. Alright, let's just take a look here and see if we have any fuels over on this side of the areas. Uh-oh. 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 I think they might all be over at the racetrack. You know what? While we're here, we'll just grab ourselves maple syrup. Or maple syrup. Keep saying Merple Circle because of J-Rock. He says maple syrup on his live streams. Or Merple Circle. Or yeah. Is that what he says? Merple Circle? Something like that. Not sure where it comes from. Uh-oh. For some reason, I got a notification that's blocking my chat. There we go. And we got to put the big bolts in the tire as well. Thank you. I would have completely forgotten about that. Now, is there a big bolt in there? We'll have to check it out. We'll check it out. Ooh, ooh, ow, ooh, 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 ooh. Walking over all these gopher holes. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Rattle the brain. Alright, so impact gun. We'll try one of the large ones. Oh. Look at that. We had an issue, folks. Yep. You're right. You're right. We forgot something. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. See? That's why you folks are here. Keep me on my... keep me honest. Whoops. Good going, guys. Good going. Guys and gals, thank you so much. Over here. Wheel bearing? Wheel bearing. Rotor. Alright. The big one. Alright. There we go. So we put the tires on twice. Not a big deal. Oh, nope. Not what I wanted. There we go. Mistakes undone. How the heck were we able to tow this thing without doing that? Because I towed it over here by just putting in the 5 bolts. Interesting, interesting. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it for the win. Oh. Okay. Let's see, we got 2 out of the 5. Other than having the jerry can, I think we're getting pretty close to being done. Can I say that without jinxing myself? Because I already did kind of say something like that and we forgot about the big bolt. That you guys are on top of it. Yeah, what a fool. Yeah, no doubt, right? Like, oh, come on, man. How are you supposed to hold your whole, how are you supposed to hold it to the axle? Come on now. Come on now. What you thinking? What you thinking? That's the problem. I wasn't thinking. All right, so let's drop that off. Let's have one more little look-see around. Okay, I don't think I have a jerry can here. Yep, no, don't think so. Let's go check out the race course. Come on, Leo. I know you haven't gone for a ride for a little bit. Let's go. Before it gets too dark, Leo. Come on. Good job, pal. There we go. Now, I have no idea how much fuel we'll have in those. Oh, but the racetrack has a fuel tank, doesn't it? So if the jerry can is empty, we should be all right. And then once we make sure it's all up and running, we can go ahead and put in all the gauges and everything else as for it. Oh, the green. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're saying. I'm connecting the dots to that. Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. This is going to be our high speed car. High speed. Get it? High speed. So yeah, we might just go with the green. I like that suggestion. That this pup should be called Lassie? No, because if I were to fall down a well, he wouldn't go out and get Timmy for me. No, I'm okay with him calling him Leo. My summer car, Mon Bazou, just out of pure frustration factor, because I've played both. I'd say Mon Bazou, to me, in my mind, is a lot more conducive to the, kick back, relax, unwind type feel game. The My Summer Car is just freakishly frustrating to me, so it might not be to others who are more mechanically minded, who've worked on vehicles and they know every single part has to go into which order, that type of stuff, as well as, make diagnostics when there is issues. But as for me, myself, I just find that, I couldn't have any fun because I was like, what am I doing wrong? And we don't need to be Mr. Grumpy Pants on the live stream, so. And not to mention when My Summer Car very, very, very first came out, one of my friends, Sekra, reached out to the developer and actually got a key for me. And he's like, yeah, the developer wants you to play it. And I was like, right on. So I went to type the key in and it said that this key's already been in use. So I let my buddy know, and my buddy comes back, he's like, no, the developer is saying he gave you a fresh key. I'm like going, well, here's a screenshot of what it's telling me, and it says that this code's being used. And he's like, well, send me a picture of your library. So then I sent him a picture of my library, and then the developer reached out to me and said, oh, well, you must have put it onto a separate profile and you're just trying to get another free game out of me. I don't think so. I was like, out of all the people that I know of, that I can think of, I'm probably one of the most honest here, pal. So that is definitely not what happened. So I just kind of had a bitter taste in my mouth and I didn't really pursue it. And then Karsten, one of our awesomest viewers here, came through and donated a copy of it to me. So I was like, right on, I'm going to give this a shot. And I put a good 6.5 hours into it, and I think I lost 2 inches of my hairline. Oh, no worries, Reap. No worries, man. Yeah, and today's a good one because with this jerry can, I'm hoping we can fire this beast up and everything should be good. Hopefully we don't drop parts all over the garage and have to redo some more in the next live stream. But I'm really hoping, really hoping. But I will be coming back later this afternoon. I'm going to, after I'm done stream, I'm going to do my lay down. Then after I'm done my lay down, I'm going to cook myself an early dinner. So I got 2 burger patties left, so I'm going to make myself a double cheeseburger and some fries. And after I'm done that, hopefully by then I will have finished speaking with the baby mama, Captain Caveman's mom, because we're trying to figure out my weekends with them. So she wants them for this weekend because it's a long weekend, and well, she hasn't had a long weekend with them in this year, so I'm okay with it. So she wants to have them this weekend, which just means that we have to kind of figure out the calendar on how to make it even, because it's supposed to be every 2 weeks I get Caveman, then she gets a weekend with them, you know, that type of thing. And you know, basic simple math would mean that I would have them for 4 weeks in a row, and she's trying to tell me, well, no, that's just too much. I'm like, okay, so you're not, you know, she originally asked to swap out a weekend. I'm like, okay, so that's how it's got to work, you know, but she's no good with math. She doesn't understand that if in order to swap out a weekend means to give an extra weekend, in order to do it on the schedule of every 2 weeks on, 1 week off, that would mean that I would get 4 weeks on, then a week off, and she just doesn't quite understand the math behind it. So just got to go through and, you know, assert my authority. Ah, you bloody Wiggenwelds, how dare you? Where the heck did I come up with Wiggenweld? I don't know where that one came from, but yeah, we'll go with it. We'll pretend that was a nice, or not a nice word. Trying to split the D and I ended up wiping out. That's pretty much what I think's going to happen, William. I think that's going to happen. I think we're going to get to the point that I'm going to fire it up. We're going to take it off the jack stands after we fuel it up. Well, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it's in neutral. Well, fill it up, make sure it's in neutral. Then I'm going to try to fire it up. If it does fire up then and stay running, then we'll take the jack stands off. And we'll see if we can go for a little bit of a celebratory drive. Alright, so let's just squeeze in over here. Alright, folks, fingers crossed. We were at the moment of truth. Okay. Itchy, itchy, itchy. And we still have some gauges to put on, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, feel free to boil those in the minivan. Yeah. You'd think with the cattle catcher and everything else that we got on this pickup truck that I would have been able to do a little bit more of a pushing deal, but that's all good. It's all good. You know what? How about you go over here and we let Leo out? There you go, pal. There you go, Leo. Alright, we'll close this up. Move you over here. Move you over here. Okay. Fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed. Okay, are we in neutral? Yes. Oh, she's purring. We'll see if she just keeps running. Okay, so this is the gear gauge, this is the tachometer, this is the speedometer, and this is boost pressure. Okay, let's just go over here. Take a look at the other Koenig and see how did we set that one up. So I kind of want to keep it close to the same. Uh-oh, and I'm getting a little hungry in game. Actually, I'm getting hungry in real life too. I skipped breakfast and lunch so I could have an early dinner tonight. Okay, so we got boost here, speedo. And that. Okay. Come on out, Leo. Don't want to lock you in, pal. Yep, I'll close the fuel cap and everything else. I was just worried that I wasn't going to have enough. And since it is staying running, that is awesome. All right. Let's do this. And honestly, I didn't forget about the fuel cap. I did not. But thank you for the reminder. Greatly appreciated, because if I had forgotten about it, you guys would be going giggle, giggle, snicker, snicker. We want the boost. Boost pressure. Right there. Then I want a speedometer. There. Gear gauge. Right there. Tachometer. Alright, we're good here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this. Now, I have not messed with any of the ECU settings or anything along those lines, so she's going to be running a little bit rough, I think. I think that's how that works. Not sure. But, whew. I think we did it in one episode, folks. So like I was saying, though, so yeah, we got a really good idea. Go with the cannabis green color in order to, you know, link it all together. She's also riding pretty low as well, so I might have to do some adjustments off cam to the ride heights and such, but let's see what we got. Woo! Arsene decided to slide out a little bit. Okay, she's handling pretty good. With my capabilities as a driver, anyway. You know what? Just to celebrate, we're going to stop by the hot dog stand here and get ourselves some grub. Okay. Here we go. We got the grub. Now, I know it's not Thursday and all, so that's okay. We can splurge. I'm pretty sure the gas tank's on the passenger side. I think. Pretty sure. If I remember right from filling it up with a jerry can. Get that one off. Take this off. Grabs the nozzle. I don't have a second seat in this vehicle, Noah, so I don't have the ability to call him in because you need to have a seat in order to attach the dog seat to that dog cushion. So this is going to be our lightweight racer machine, so I don't really want Doggo getting thrown about, you know, playing if it was IRL. No doggos were hurt in the making of this race car. I would throw it in the trunk, but it's probably just gonna fly from the back of the trunk into us anyway, because like I said, we went with the extreme lightweight. We got no passenger seat, we got no back seat. Pretty much anything that, you know, wasn't necessary on the interior we got rid of. Woo! She likes to pull. Whee! Does all right. I so wish I had the steering wheel. Okay, well, I have a steering wheel. I just wish that we still had the G27 support for the steering wheel. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. We did it, folks. In one episode, we completely built up the car after we got it into the shop. So in the next episode here, folks, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go ahead and start setting ourselves up for the paint job. So like I said, definitely your comments in stream account, your comments in the after replay works. So we'll hold on to those until next week, Wednesday. So whatever comes out, I am kind of partial to going with the, because we got the carbon fiber doors, hood, and trunk. I kind of am partial to going with something like a metallic green or something. Not 100% set in stone on that. We can also decide the license plate names and all that type stuff. But that's going to hold off till the next episode. Let me get that light turned on. Actually, hold on. Before we turn on the light, let's just let's get ourselves a screeny, shall we? For the next episode. Just pull back a little bit. Take a picture. How about we get a little bit closer like that? There we go. So now we got some screenies for the next one. All right, I'm just going to turn that light on. Okay, so we got the light turned on. Turn on the camera. Aha, the camera is working. Here, let me just go show you. I got two cars already in the garage. I got the buggy and I have the Silver Bullet, the other Koenig. They're over here. So for now, I'm doing all right for frames, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, here's my buggy. Here's the Koenig, the Silver Bullet. So this is going to be turned into the rally car. Oh, it's something that we didn't put on. Was this cross member brace here? We're going to have to go pick up that. So, oh well, we'll have to remember to do that next episode, folks. So if you're joining me on the live stream next Wednesday, remind me that you need to get that racing arm brace in order to finish off the car 100%, as well as we'll go ahead and get the paint jobs done too. But that is where we are going to end things off here today, folks. You guys are all awesome and amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Huge shout out to Roddy once again for the £1 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, as the saying goes, yeah, I hope you guys had a good time today. Thank you. Huge shout out and special thank you to the channel members as well: Eba, Shane, Indigo, William, Karsten, Spider-At, Devin, Any64, Jack, Lean, William, Eden, Renee, Little Mac, Bud, Ao, Mike, Renee, Bailey, Martin, Blaine, Martin, and Ian. Thank you so very much. If it goes behind anything that's black, I can't really read those, but as always, thank you so much for the support. I will be back in a couple of hours, I'm thinking, so definitely hit that notification bell. We'll be coming back to play some of the Sherwood Robin Hood Sherwood Builders play tests, so definitely look forward to playing that with you guys. Like I said, I had a little bit I think I did like 2 missions or something like that, like two quests from the tutorial to get myself a screenshot. So look forward to playing that with you guys this afternoon. So as always, no matter where you are in the world today, I hope you have yourself a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, good night. Thank you for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Peace, everybody.